Hi Gemini, welcome to your July 2019 reading. My name's Nirvana. I'm going to be reading for you. I'm going to start by getting some tarot cards for you. I'm using the Thoth deck first of all. And I'm recording this on the 2nd of July, which is a solar eclipse and new moon in Cancer, so it's quite a big month, you know. We're going into eclipse season. We're doing it, baby. And we'll get some cards for Gemini, please. Thank you. Ooh, you want to come out? Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so we have art, which is basically like temperance, and the Four of Swords. Nice. Nice, Gemini. Let's see what comes out next. The Nine of Swords. Okay. You're the third sign in a row to have some heavy mental weight going on. I guess that's the eclipses bringing that all out in us, eh? A lot of stuff coming up. There is a lot of retrogrades happening just now as well, if you're into astrology. You know, that's a lot of stuff from the past coming back up, you know. That's right, and it is a Mercury retrograde coming up too. Wow, yep, there's a lot going on. Especially as a Gemini, since Mercury is your ruling planet, you're really going to feel it. Okay, we got two more. Perfect. Oh, and the Ace of Wands and the Magician. Gemini? Heck yeah, pull it out the bag. Hell yeah, Gemini. That looks amazing. Even in spite of that Nine of Swords. Wow. You're doing a lot better than Aries and Taurus. Well, no, to be fair. Their readings weren't like that bad, but they were heavier so far. Anyway, back on track. It looks like you are getting a creative burst this month. You know, you have to sort through some... See, the Nine of Swords is like... It's anxieties and fears, it's the mental prison we put ourselves in. But it looks like you, my friend, are breaking out of it. There's so much creativity happening within you. And this Four of Swords as well, like your mind, moving from the 4 into the 9 and then bursting out with this Ace of Wands, followed by the Magician. You know, it looks like stuff gets pulled up for you in the past, and you have to perhaps revisit, not even revisit, it's like it just comes up and you feel these old anxieties and fears, but then suddenly you have this burst of inspiration and you're like, why was that even bothering me? Why has that held me back for so long? I don't need that. Like, I've outgrown this. I'm so much better than this. Like, I don't need this. I'm going to manifest what I want. I'm going to do everything. Love it, Gemini. Okay, I'm going to get some clarifiers for that. Pull some more tarot. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'll take them. Interesting. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands yet again. We have the Four of Swords again. So you really need to take the time out to rest this month. You need to like have some time to clear your mind. And then you have the Ace of Swords on this Nine of Swords, which is perfect because, man, you have so many aces. Then you have the Ten of Cups on the Ace. This is beautiful. And I'll just get one more for Gemini. Wow. Okay. I'll take that. Page of Wands. You are having... Wow. Wow, Gemini. It's incredible. You're just like, there's some sort of passion and drive that's just been being resurrected in you this month. You've got this, you start off with this burst of creativity, perhaps not even, because this is you taking the creativity forward. And look at these, you have 3 red birds, 3 phoenixes, and an eagle. This is just gorgeous. I'm amazed, Gemini. This month is magical for you. You are completely done with so much. You know, it starts off and you maybe have this initial whatever, I feel like it's some sort of project or something that maybe a career or something, like it's something that you're really passionate about, something you're passionate about, that you're entering the month with, and you have some sort of, you have this drive with it, but then you have to take this time out. There's something that, I think this is to do with like these old thoughts resurfacing, because you've got the 4 of Swords twice. So this is rest. You need to rest, you need to like, it's not going to take long though. Because I think what happens is you feel this 9 of Swords energy come in, and you're like, okay, I need to take some time just to understand what is going on in my mind. As you know, you're an air sign, so you got to work from your head. If your head's not clear, then like, what are you gonna do? So this is probably just like stuff from the past that comes up during Mercury retrograde that you need to process, and give yourself that time to process, because once you've processed it, this Ace of Swords here, you have the truth. You have the way to forge forward, and you absolutely, this burst of, again, like this wand is here, the Ace of Wands again, with the 10 of Cups. This is happiness and fulfillment, and then you have this going forward as this new person with all of this magical power. I'm just amazed, Gemini, amazed. So I'm just going to go straight on, because that seems pretty straightforward. And I'm going to shuffle the first half of the Enlightenment pack to see what challenge you are facing this month, what the nature of it is, you know, just get a bit more information about what you're working through this month. Let's see. Don't think that's quite right. For Gemini, please. What is the challenge they're facing this month? What are they getting through, you know? What is it that they're... Okay, here we go. Revenge. This is a victim card. Okay, so you are leaving behind any like, let me see how to word this. Yeah, so if you see yourself as a victim, you want revenge on the people that have wronged you, but you're moving past this. You're seeing the truth. You're seeing that no one can make you a victim other than yourself, no matter what happens to you. And let me tell you, I've been through some stuff myself, man, and you have to let go of that want of revenge, because if you hold that in your heart that, oh, they did me wrong and they've got to get their back, you know, like, you know, if you hold that in your heart, that's only going to poison you, you know, that's only going to hurt you. And I think that's why you need to process what still hurts in you from your past, you know, what fires haven't you put out, you know. Okay, and you know, I'm going to read you a little bit from the revenge portion of from just the entry. Okay, the acid test for finding out when you are beyond revenge is that you are no longer suffering, which it looks like you get there, Gemini. You have the absolute ability to, but like it looks like it's happening. It looks like you're processing it. But anyway, revenge is a two-edged sword which cuts both outward and inward. As the old proverb goes, he who seeks revenge had best dig two graves. Revenge doesn't work. It stops your life. Today is time to accept the hidden dynamics, which are what is really going on in your situation, and to forgive and let go so that you might be healed. Yep. Yep. Cool. And because you have the sword of truth there, I think, you know, you're moving past, like, it's a real maturing. You're like, why even think of someone if they, like, you know, because why even think of someone that, like, supposedly, you know, did you wrong, like, and, you know, no matter what they've done, like, it's in the past, man. Like, really, you want to move forward with your life. You want to make this future for yourself, and you can't do it when you're holding on to, like, this mental prison of, like, oh no, but, like, they hurt me, oh man, I want to get them back. And it's just like, that's not gonna help anyone, least of all yourself. That if you can just take that time to process and let go and forgive and forget, just heal. And when I say forgive and forget, I don't mean that you let anyone that's wronged you back in your life. No. By forgiving, though, you release them from your mind. You don't have that weight on you anymore. You don't have this, like, oh, I've been so hurt in the past. You know, you don't have that anymore, and you're free to go on and create the life that you want. But again, like, it looks like you're truly moving past it. You've got 3 phoenixes on here, man. You are like, you're new, you're brand new. You're not going to be affected by anything that's happened to you in the past, you know, anymore. Like, you're making that decision for yourself, I see. So I'm going to shuffle the other half of the Enlightenment pack to see what blessing is coming your way. And it looks like just about everything with that 10 of Cups. And the Magician. Okay, blessing for Gemini this month. Let's see. Ooh. Come on, you gonna have a jumper. Okay, right. I'm gonna just pick one since they're not jumping. Let's do one more. Oh, you jumped. Abundance. Abundance is coming your way, Gemini. And it's because you are finally going to let it in by releasing the victimhood. By releasing, like, anything to do with that, you move forward and you let this abundance in. You create this life for yourself. You will find that there's so much around you. There's so much opportunity. There's so much joy, there's so much love, there's so much money, like, there's so much everything. Everything is at your feet as the magician that you are. Incredible. Really beautiful. Man, it looks like it's going to be a good month for you. That's all I gotta say. I'm really excited for you, Gemini. And that's actually my rising sign, so glad to see that there's good energies coming for Gemini. Though, you know, actually, in this, even though the eclipse axis is Cancer Capricorn, oh, I've got one. No way. I was just about to say I'm pulling a animal spirit card for you, Gemini, and well, you've had the sea serpent come out, and this is crazy because this came out in Aries reading as well, so I'm pretty shocked because it's very unlikely, because, like, I want to show you just how many cards there are in this deck. Like, this is just one. And not to mention the fact that this is, like, most of these cards are the 4 earthly elements. And this is one of just 7 cards of the spirit suit, so to speak. So this is like, this is super special. Wow. So this is, yeah, you're purging all these old emotions that do you no good. That you're having this emotional renewal, and you're going to go after what you truly desire because you see it and you know it, and you know you've got the power to go for it, and it's all there. It's all there for you. And see, this is connected to the 7 spirit cards in the animal spirit deck are connected to the 7 chakras, and the sea serpent is connected to the 2nd chakra, which is your sacral chakra, and that is associated with your desires and your creativity, which is abundant abundance in this, because you have not 1 but 2 aces of wands that came out, and you're just having such a burst, Gemini. Right, oh yeah, that's right. As I was saying before that came out and just surprised me, even though the eclipse axis is in Cancer and Capricorn, a big player in it is a star in the foot of the Gemini constellation. Like, it's doing something. I can't remember the term for it, but like, so a part of the Gemini constellation is actually a big part of this of the eclipse axis today. So I think that's why you're getting a major blessing coming through with it. But I feel like, because it's you're creating this for yourself. So yeah, I don't think there's much else to tell you, Gemini. You have an amazing month ahead of you, and yeah, so just take that time to look at the events from your past that still hurt you, that you still feel any kind of ickiness over, like you feel like you were done wrong, or just things that didn't go well. Like, take the time to see them and look at them from your new perspective, because you're in a different place now, and by doing that you completely release yourself from this mental prison. You have clarity, because the eagle here he's carrying this wreath of victory, and plus the eagle is the totem of higher sight, because he's connected to the heavens. He flies the highest of all the animals, so he's like directly connected to spirit, which is this little which is what the sea serpent is. So you are having this complete gift of drive and abundance and creativity coming to you, Gemini. So, and you're leaving behind old victimhood, old pettiness that doesn't serve you, you know, and it's not part of who you are now. You don't want to be defined by the people that have hurt you. No way. Gemini's far too cool for that. Okay, Gemini, I hope that you enjoyed that reading. This is my first time ever doing readings like this and recording them, so please do let me know, give me feedback if this was good for you. And if you want a personal reading, then you can check out my email in the description below, and yeah, we can set one up over Skype if you like. Yeah, thank you so much. I love you. Goodbye.